Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Coaching Think Talk. I am Coach Maureen from Life Coach Philippines. I am a active co-create certified life coach and mental health coach from Life Coach Philippines, certified by Master Coach A. And this is coaching for single living. So this coaching conversation is for singles who wants to live their single life to the full, date without compromising their core values, and become the best version of yourself for the relationship that you want to have in the season of singlehood. So, my mission is to help 1 million single women break free from the stigma of no boyfriend since birth and encounter their beauty within in the season of singlehood and become Miss Right while preparing for the season of dating, relationship, and marriage. So, yeah, thank you so much for joining me today. If you are joining me live, so please leave your digital footprints by letting us know where you are coming from today. And please do tag a friend and circulate this video to help us reach more individuals who might be in need of what I'll be sharing for this season. So you may also give some shout outs to people you want to greet and reach out with some inspiring message. And if you are watching this on a replay, so please do comment hashtag replay. And I am streaming via FB page of Life Coach Philippines and YouTube channel iConnect. Coach A iConnect. So if you are new to our platform, please like, follow, and subscribe. You may also, if you follow and subscribe to Coach A iConnect, you will also find other you will also find the previous talks or the other talks that we have in different platforms like Improving Life or in Life Coach Philippines, and you will find even the previews talks. You will find it there. So don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe and share it to people whom you think will be help of the videos of the valuable contents that you will find in our YouTube channel. All right. So again, I am Coach Maureen. I am a professional certified CACC life coach and mental health coach from Life Coach Philippines, and I was certified by Master Coach A. And my mission is to help 1 million single women break free from the stigma of no boyfriend since birth and encounter their beauty within in the season of singlehood. So I believe that a lot of single women, especially women who are no boyfriend since birth, experience stigma in our society. These are silent stigma from the society no, na dapat pag ganitong age may boyfriend ka na, or kapag 20s ka okay lang, pero pag nasa 30s ka kabahan ka na kasi baka maging matandang dalaga ka na, or bakit ka ba single kasi naging busy ka or ayaw mong makipag mingle, ayaw ng babases ka or anything, and all of that. And those things that were coined to no boyfriend since birth, single women, no, even though some people are meaning, I mean, they mean what they say, or alam mo yung hindi naman nila sinasadya na sabihin yun, but these things also affect the emotional and mental health of single women. So I want to help single women break free from the stigma of no boyfriend since birth, that it is okay, that your worth doesn't diminish, that your value doesn't diminish if you don't have a boyfriend at your age right now. But if you alam mo yun, if that is your choice, then it's okay. There's no problem with that. And if you are still looking for, like, if your heart still looks for a relationship, when you want to get there, you want to prepare for the season of relationship of dating, diba? If your heart still believes that you will get married eventually, then I want to help you prepare for the season of dating and relationship, because season of waiting is not a passive season, but season of waiting is an active season of preparation. Kasi baka naman naghihintay ka lang pero wala kang ginagawa. So I want to help you prepare for the season of waiting as you prepare for the season of dating and relationship. So that is my mission. And I am one of the master builder apprentice of Master Coach A. We build tribe as we help your unstoppable dream come true. And I'm one of the directors of Decaf Coffee Republic. And I'm coming in live from Decaf Coffee Republic. Ayan, ito yung prayer wall ng Decaf Coffee here at Decaf. So dito nilagay yung mga prayers, and we pray. We really pray for the prayers that's put in here. We pray for the prayers of the people, and we stand in prayer and in faith with the people who put their prayers in here. So DCUP is a coaching hub and a home of certified life coaches here in the Philippines, and this is where inspiration begins and transformation happens. We are located here inside PC Supermarket compound across Bayanihan along Pioneer Street, corner Brixton Street, Capitolio, Pasig City. So for since August 6 pa naman yung ano no yung ECQ. So until before August 6, so our operations is 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. So you can have and contact us at 0917-586-1661 for your food and beverage orders, and experience Decaf Coffee Republic at the comfort of your home. All right, and I am also one of the scholars of Master Coach 8, her 6 steps to six-figure speaking career training program, and we are on our culminating activity for the 20-week program of Master Coach A. And I'm one of the proud scholars of Master Coach A. To her public speaking program in on August 10 and 11. So we will be having our Summit, a virtual summit. So that is the culminating activity that we have. So join us as 20 coaching speakers share different topics in the summit, and um like when yung exciting din, no? Kasi wherever you are in your current journey, no, you will find a valuable content in the summit. So that is free. So it has no monetary investment, but there is a deadline. You should pre-register because it's via Zoom. So you have to pre-register for the summit, and yeah, so there, so if you are interested, so connect with me, then you can invite your friends, just tag your friends, no, dali mo na lahat ng mga friends mo, because it is for free. Like, learn and feel the digital space with valuable contents and valuable learnings, especially this time and this season of pandemic. And I am one, no, I'm not one, but I am the founder and creator of Getting Their Coaching Community. It's becoming Miss Right for Mr. Right. So this is a safe space for single women, especially no boyfriend since birth single women, so that you can encounter your beauty within and discover yourself more and be Miss Right for your Mr. Right. And prepare for that. Prepare and become the best version of yourself as you prepare for the season of dating, relationship, and marriage, and become the best version of yourself for the quality of relationship that you want to have. So if you are single and no boyfriend since birth, so join me in my community, Getting Their Coaching Community, because being single is, alam mo yun, is a season that is that you should celebrate. It is a season that you should not go through alone. And alam mo, single ka na nga, alone ka pa, di ba? Hindi yun maganda. So, join me in my community, Getting Their Coaching Community, and let's enjoy purposefully the season of singlehood, and let's reach out for more singles so that we can be prepared for the next season of our life. All right, and then if you can get, or if you get, not can get, but if you get nuggets of wisdom for this afternoon. So share your hashtag pack my bag moment. So these are your aha moments, your realizations, ano yun, yung mga nuggets of wisdom that you got from this talk. So share it in your timeline, share it so that other people will be blessed, so that you will be a channel, you can be a channel of spiritual wealth, no? And you can be a channel of inspiration. Share it in your timeline and use hashtag pack my bag moment and hashtag coaching think talk, so that we would know where you saw this or where you got your hashtag pack my bag moment, and use hashtag single living, because that is our segment for today. All right, so Ayan. Question is, what is your favorite self-talk? Meron ka bang favorite na self-talk or favorite na conversation that you tell about yourself or you tell with yourself? No? You tell to yourself. Meron ka bang favorite conversation that you tell to yourself? Because every one of us, diba? Every one of us wants to live life to the full. And especially if you're single, diba? Narinig mo na to, you only live once. But na-imagine mo na ba, what does it really look like? Yung YOLO na life, 'di ba? What does it really look like? Because when you deep alam mo yung pag nag-deep dive or nag-deep dive ka doon sa YOLO, 'di ba? You will realize that I mean you have lots of dreams, and I too I myself has a lot of dreams, and I am no boyfriend since we're single woman. I'm 34 now, and I didn't have any relationship yet, and but I'm still hoping and I'm still praying and preparing for that. I'm preparing for that season, and it begins in me. And as a single person, alam mo, I have lots of dreams. Diba? I want to have my dream career, which I am living right now. Diba? I'm already a life coach, and this is just a dream before. I am an entrepreneur now, which is just alam mo, parang ang layo sa naisip ko before, but I am in my dream career now. I have freedom in my career. I'm doing my dream career. I'm doing coaching. I'm in the helping industry, which is really my heart. And I love it. And but so you may also want to like really want to have that dream career or to be in the career that you really want and be financially confident, marry the man of your dreams, marry the man that you love, build your own family and make a difference, serve other people and really leave something, leave a legacy for the next generation so that the next generation will have a better place to live in. And I mean, you could like list a lot of things, a lot of dreams, and I have a lot of dreams in my heart, and I want to do that in my single life, in my singlehood. However, have you thought that isn't it ironic that sometimes na kahit ang dami mong pangarap, ang dami mong gustong gawin, there are times that you just look at the opportunities passing by and or you're just going with the flow of life and you say na ano di ba minsan dinadamay mo kasi na hindi kasi will ni God to and all but in reality it is just you, it's just you who doesn't move, it's just you who comes in the way. And alam mo yung what if you wake up one day but that you realize that the one and only person that hold you back to live your single life is just you and your self-talk. Kaya yun yung tanong ko, what is your favorite self-talk? Because your self-talk is a reflection of your relationship then with yourself and how you see yourself. So, paano mo ba kausapin yung sarili mo? And paano mo kausapin yung sarili mo? It will reflect on how you will talk to other people, how you will communicate with other people, how you will build relationship with other people because it starts with your relationship with yourself. So, ano ba yung favorite mong sinasabi about yourself? Ayan, so hello Coach Lyn and Coach Sean. Good afternoon and thank you for joining me today. Ayan. So ano ba yung favorite self-talk mo, di ba? Every morning ba, sasabihin mo yung sarili mo, uy, ang ganda-ganda ko, di ba? Or pag nagkamali ka, ano yung usual na sinasabi mo sa sarili mo? So, because it affects your life, it affects your perspective, it affects your mental health as well. So I want to share with you three thoughts that usually leads you to self-beating. So ano ba yung self-beating, no? Kung makikita, ay hindi nyo pala makita, ayan. So ipapakita ko, kasi hindi nyo makikita eh. Ayan, so ipakita natin tong rubber band na to. So, ano yung self-beating? Self-beating is binubugbog mo yung sarili mo, 'di ba? Nambubugbog ka, pero ang binubugbog mo sarili mo. Ayan. So, I wanna share with you three thoughts that usually leads to self-pitying. So, pag ito'y nag-start, alam mo na kung saan ka pupuntahan nito. Pag ito naisip mo, alam mo na ang dulo nito, aawayin mo yung sarili mo. So, ano na lang yung mangyayari kapag inaway mo yung sarili mo, di ba? So, yung first one is you don't have what it takes. You don't have what it takes and you ask yourself, ano bang meron ako, ganyan and all. And you always look at the things na wala ka, but you cannot appreciate the things that you don't have. So pag ito pa lang ang naisip mo, 'di ba? Pag may gagawin ka tapos ang una agad na maiisip mo, I don't have what it takes. Ito, i-share ko sa inyo ang rubber band experiment. So yung rubber band experiment is it's actually started with the athletes. Kung may nakikita kayo mga athlete na may mga rubber band, because this rubber band, you pull it kapag may naisip ka ng mga negative thoughts about yourself, so that your brain would know na yung pain na nararamdaman mo physically, yun din kasi yung pain na ini-inflict mo sa brain mo. So pag pinol mo siya, syempre masakit, di ba? So malaman din ng brain mo na hindi mo siya dapat gawin. So, and when you think of, pag nag-start ka kasing tignan kung ano yung wala ka, lahat na lang na makikita mo yung wala ka. Pero hindi mo makikita kung ano yung meron ka. At kung hindi mo makikita kung ano yung meron ka, then paano mo magagamit yun para sa success mo? Paano mo gagamitin yun para ma-overcome or mag-breakthrough sa isang sitwasyon? So, what you magnify or what you focus on, it magnifies. So, if you focus on you don't have, on the things that you don't have, then it will be magnified. Because it is not true, it is a lie, and I'm telling it to you right now that it is an enemy's lie that you don't have what it takes. But God, because God designed you according to His plans, and full pack yun, di ba? He designed you, He created you with talent, skills, passion na related sa purpose mo. So, hindi nagkamali si God kung ano yung meron ka ngayon. Pero ang tanong, ninunurture mo ba siya? Ninunurture mo ba yung passion mo? Ninunurture mo ba yung talents mo? Nag-i-invest ka ba para mag-grow yung skills mo? Or you're doing nothing about yourself? Diba, saan mo ini-invest yung time mo? Saan mo ini-invest yung effort mo? Because in reality, you are designed with skills, with talents, and passion inside of you. God didn't create you empty handed to fulfill the calling that He has for you. And that is the reality. That is the truth. But you have to, alam mo yun, every time that you fall into the temptation of looking at the things that you do not have, you can go back to the truth of the Bible. You can go back to the truth of the gospel, that God didn't create you empty-handed, that He created you according to His image. So meaning, di ba, God has given you and God has created you beautifully and wonderfully. And the things that He has given you, it's not an accident, but it is related to the purpose that He has given you. So, when you will fall again to the temptation of thinking that you don't have what it takes, you can talk to yourself and say that it's not true, because you have what it takes. God has created you to with a purpose and for a purpose. Okay? And the next is comparison with other people. So when you compare yourself with other people, then you will always find yourself na either, dalawa lang yon, either nahuhuli ka or nauuna ka. But most of the time, you will think na nahuhuli ka, o buti pa sila, ganito, ganyan. And when you compare yourself with other people, you will end up like mag-envy ka. And when you envy other people, then aaway mo lang ulit sa sarili ko, kasi bakit wala ka nito, buti pa sila, ganito, bakit ikaw kasi, ang tigas ng ulo mo, bakit kaya hindi ka maging mabait sa sarili mo, di ba? Kasi sarili mo naman yun, so pag nag-away pa kayong dalawa, ano nang mangyayari, di ba? And when you compare with yourself with other people, then you will end up papunta tayo dun sa number one, you will end up focusing on the things that you do not have. But remember that you are different from the person beside you. You are different from other people. And you have, God has different plan for you. God, you have a different calling. And you have a different environment. Alam mo yung magkakaiba yung mga tao. But so do not compare yourself with other people, because you have your own journey. But the question is, are you becoming are you being a good steward of your season? Are you being a good steward of what you have right now? Are you being a good steward of your resources, your skills, your talents, your passion? What are you doing on it? But what are you doing about it? So you focus your eyes on your own lane. You focus your eyes on your own path, because when you focus your eyes on your own path, your own lane, you don't have to compare yourself with other people. Kasi may sarili kang journey, and you can only compare yourself, to your previous self, and to the self that you want to become. And number three is guilt and shame. Ayan. So, how many of you respond based on guilt and shame? That you respond things on situations right now na hindi mo to gagawin or ayaw mo tong gawin kasi nangyari na to dati. Ang ayaw mong gawin, kasi natatakot ka na baka mangyari ulit yun dati. And when you respond that way, diba, when you respond that way, then pag nagkamali ka, you will just beat yourself. Because you will end up telling yourself, sabi na di ba hindi mo to gagawin, pero ginawa mo pa rin. And when you do that, you will be caught up in a cycle of guilt and shame. And that will just lead you to the drain. 'Di ba? It will just siphon talaga na pababa. Kasi babalik ka sa nakaraan, makikita mo lang ulit na, oh, ito, dito ka nagkamali and all. And like, when you focus on guilt and shame, kasi yun yung mga nangyari in the past. But God is a God of new beginnings. And if God has forgiven you already with the things that happened in the past, then why can't you forgive yourself? Then why can't you extend that forgiveness to yourself? Ayan, sabi ni Coach Lyn, di ba, our self-talk is a reflection of our relationship with ourselves. Yes, ayan. Si hello, Coach Cherry. Ayan, oy, hello, Coach Jonathan. Thank you for joining me today. Ayan, and sabi ni Coach Jonathan, this has been my journey before sharing this with you. Thank you for tagging your friends, Coach Jonathan. Ayan, and when you beat yourself, when you beat yourself, and when you respond in guilt and shame, you will just go back, pabalik ng pabalik ng pabalik, and you will just find yourself being stuck in the same situation, doing the same things again. As I've said, but God is a God of new beginnings, and God has already forgiven you in your past if you ask for forgiveness. Pero kung hindi, yun, di ba? Kasi yung unang-unang aayusin mo na relasyon is a relasyon mo kay God. Pangalawa, relasyon mo sa sarili mo. So yung tanong is, naayos mo ba siya? Kasi kapag paulit-ulit, 'di ba, na magre-respond ka about na guilt, yung connected dun sa sitwasyon na ng guilt and shame, alam mo yun, nahiya ka kasi hindi mo sinisisi yung every opportunity because you think you do not deserve it. You think, alam mo, parang you're ashamed to get um, the opportunities, or ano yung mga opportunities na meron sa paligid mo, because you think you do not deserve it, because you think, di ba, na you've done a lot of things, you've done a lot of failures in the past, ganyan and all. Pero in reality, ikaw lang nag-iisip na gano'n. Kasi yung mga tao sa paligid mo, they are entrusting it to you. They are entrusting new responsibilities to you. They are entrusting, alam mo yun, they are giving their trust to you again. But when you look at yourself at ganun pa rin yung tingin mo sa sarili mo, then how can you be a good steward of the relationships, of the opportunities, and ano yung nami-miss out mo because you keep on going back na ito kasi ako, wait, ayun, tapos magpapabiktim ka na parang ikaw yung kawawa, tapos magpapabiktim ka na ito paulit-ulit, pero ang totoo, ikaw lang naman din talaga nang-aaway sa sarili mo, ikaw lang rin naman talaga yung tingin mo na ganun kaliit yung tingin mo sa sarili mo, at tingin mo hindi ka pa pinapatawad ng mga tao sa paligid mo, pero yung totoo, ikaw lang talaga yon. So, ikaw, yung reflection, yung sinasabi natin, di ba? Yung sabi nga ni Coach Lyn kanina, our self-talk is a reflection of our relationship to ourselves. And that is true because our self-talk is a reflection of how we see ourselves. Sabi, so it's out of the overflow of the mouth speaks. So, ano yung sinasabi ng bibig mo that reflects your heart? And when you beat yourself, when you ano mo yun, pag inaaway mo yung sarili mo, kapag minamaliit mo yung sarili mo, then it reflects and it shows your heart towards yourself, di ba? Your love towards yourself. And yun yung reflection mo. So you can check ano yung status ng puso mo when depende sa words na sinasabi mo, di ba? And it goes actually across the board. It doesn't only apply dun sa sarili mo, but even to other people and even to your declarations. It shows the content of your heart. So, those three, actually marami pa todo, but those are just three that usually, ito yung mga common na nangyayari na nasasabi mo at ito yung mga common na thoughts na kapag ito nag-start, alam mo na ang ending nito, aawayin mo talaga yung sarili mo. So, and these thoughts, di ba? Is I take every thought captive and make it obedient to Christ because our mind is a battlefield. So, how can you, di ba, shift from self-beating to winning? So going to share with you three actions that can lead or that leads to winning. So first one is, it starts with loving yourself. It really starts with loving yourself, di ba? Yun nga sabi ko kanina, our self-talk is a reflection of our relationship with ourselves. And when you love yourself, ano ba yung picture ng self-love? I have my own picture of self-love now. And that is my experience, that is my journey. That was my journey as well. And alam mo yun, yung self-love for me is being kind to yourself and like allowing yourself to grow in the process and giving and extending that compassion and kindness to yourself, but not to the extent of toleration. Ayun, yun yung ano ko na not to the extent of toleration because sometimes we tolerate ourselves na hindi okay lang na hindi magpumilos or okay lang na maging rowdy or mag-respond ng pagalit sa ibang tao. Kasi nasasaktan ako eh. Ano ko to? Right ko to, di ba? Nasasaktan ako. Gusto ko i-feel yung emotion ko. So, I will respond like this. But, is it really showing love for yourself when you tolerate yourself? Diba? When you tolerate the wrong characters that you have and the um wrong attitude that you have. So for me, it's not. Because it's like, alam mo yung para kang nag-aalaga ng bata or hindi nag-aalaga ng bata, parang nanay nag-aalaga ng bata, parang ganun yung picture. Pero like, when you take care of yourself, di ba, when you have a relationship with someone, ito tolerate mo ba yung someone kahit alam, yung taong yun na mahal mo, kahit alam mo na kapag ganun yung attitude niya, alam mo kung saan siya pupunta. I mean, like, that person will lose a relationship, that person will lose opportunities because of that attitude. And 'di ba hindi, sasabihan mo siya. So ganun din sa sarili mo. Ganun din sa sarili mo na you also know when, 'di ba parang when to say na kahit ito yung nararamdaman ko na alam mo yung gusto mo lang humiga, gusto mo magwala, but you know that it will not do you good. You will also not tolerate those actions. But it starts with forgiving yourself and extending compassion and kindness to yourself. Na hindi ikaw yung mga away na, ano, yan naman, ito na naman yung ginawa mo. Sabi ko na, ito na naman ba, pupunta ka. Alam mo yung parang bago ka pa away ng ibang tao, inaway mo na yung sarili mo. Tapos pinanindigan mo siya, di ba? But ano yung damage na nagagawa nun sa brain mo at anong damage na nagagawa nun sa sarili mo. Kasi kung walang magmamahal sa sarili mo, actually mahal ka nga ng ibang tao, mahal ka nga rin ni God, pero kung ikaw mismo sa sarili mo, hindi mo mahal yung sarili mo, then paano ka mag-move on? Babalik at babalik ka dun sa cycle ng guilt and shame, guilt and shame, guilt and shame, and babalik ka dun. But you also know when to say no to yourself, di ba? You will also know when you will not tolerate yourself. You will also know kung kailan na kahit alam mo kung makakasama yun sa'yo at alam mo kung hindi ka mag-grow dun sa bagay na yun, alam mo din kung kailan ka mag-no para sa sarili mo. Yan, loving yourself is allowing yourself to grow in the process and become the person that God has called you to be. And if you know that you are responding out of pride, if you know that you are responding out of anger, and you're letting yourself to be to get out, alam mo yun, to get the worst of the situation out, and for the situation to get the worst out of you. And if you are allowing that, is that a reflection of self-love for you? Is that a reflection of your love for yourself? And number two is, yeah, rethink how you think. Because not everything, not all the things that we think of, or not all the things that's in our head are true. 'Di ba? Dalas kasi, ang dami nating dala, kaya kasi ang sakit kasi, kaya ayoko muna mamansin kasi nasasaktan kasi ako, kasalanan kasi nila. Ayan, ang hilig kasi natin magpabiktima. 'Di ba? Tapos pag nagpabiktima ka, ikaw lang rin naman yung kawawa. Tapos kung ano yung iniisip mo, alam mo naman na kung saan napupunta yun, 'di ba? Magse-self-beat ka ulit, tapos mag-isolate ka ulit, pero itutuloy mo pa rin. So, I think how you think. The mind is a battlefield. Our mind is a battlefield, and you know that. 'Di ba? You know as well that not all the things that you think are true. So, ikaw pa lang sa sarili mo. At wala namang iba nakakaalam ng nasa isip mo kundi ikaw. So, alam mo din kung ano yung dapat mong barilin. Kasi empowered ka na barilin kung ano yung mga dapat barilin sa isip mo. Huwag mong hayaan yung enemy na bugbugin ka. Kasi hindi ka naman create ni God na maging talunan. Create ka ni God na victorious. Create ka ni God to walk in victory. But of course, the enemy will not let you that. Parang the enemy will not let you have that victory nang ganun-ganun lang. Diba? Lang makaselebrate yung demonyo sa'yo. Siyempre hindi. Diba? So, of course, a lot of things will happen in our mind. And it's not an isolated case. It doesn't only happen to you. Because isolation is not only in physically. Isolation can be in, alam mo yun, you can be physically present but you're mentally not connected, you're emotionally not connected because you are isolating yourself kasi ayaw mo yung mga tao sa paligid mo. Kasi gusto mo lang magsulok. Kasi gusto mo lang nanamnamin kung ano yung nararamdaman mo. But the more that you isolate, the more that the enemy will eat you, the more that you will also beat yourself. So parang hindi na nga yung enemy yung magbibit sa'yo. Ikaw, binit mo na kasi yung sarili mo. So pagpunta sa'yo ng enemy, wala na, nabit ka na. Diba? So you also know what thoughts you should kill at the onset pa lang at hindi mo napapalakihin. So going back, babalik tayo dun sa number one. Ano ba yung reflection ng love para sa'yo? Kung mahal mo yung sarili mo, hindi mo hahayaan yung sarili mo na bubuting ka ng kaaway. At hindi mo lang ipapamigay yung calling na binigay ni God para sa'yo. So, ano yung ginagawa mo whenever you think of negative thoughts, whenever you think of, alam mo yun, hindi ka nila gusto, o ayan na naman, hindi ka nila pinapakinggan, or ito, walang nakikinig sa'yo, or ikaw na naman, mali na naman yung ginawa mo. Whenever you think of those thoughts, ano yung ginagawa mo dun sa thoughts na yun? How do you arrest those thoughts? Or do you entertain it? So, ano yung nangyayari sa'yo ngayon? Diba? And number three is declare your future. Yan, declare your future. Because we are used to declare our past. We are used to declare. Alam mo yun, dinideclare mo lang lagi kasi nagkamali ako dati, kasi ganito, ganyan. Ayan, biktima lang, diba? Tapos ipo-persecute mo ulit yung sarili mo. So, ayan, if you want to know what, like, ano yung the victim mindset, ganyan, and yung persecutor, and that is part of the drama triangle, and you want to, alam mo yun, you always want to be in the drama triangle. And when you stay in that drama triangle, and when you always declare yun, kung ano yung nangyari, kung ano yung past, kung ano yung failure, kung ano yung nagawa mo na nakakahiya, kasi alam mo hindi ka makaka-move on. But declare your future. Declare your future. God said, di ba sabi sa Bible, that He has plans for you. God has plans for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a future and a hope. And you declare your future because that is the promise of God for you. You declare God's goodness in your life. You declare, diba, that you have been set free. You have been set free from any form of slavery. And it also includes the slavery of wrong mindsets and alam mo yun, yung thoughts negative thoughts in our mind, but it also requires action on our end, diba? When we declare it, we also act on it. But when we declare that the thoughts that we have are not true, then we also act on it. 'Di ba? Hindi ka rin mag-isolate. When you declare na yung naisip ko, mali to, 'di ba? Hindi totoo na hindi ako tanggap ng mga tao sa paligid ko. So, when we say that, hindi mo rin i-isolate yung sarili mo. So, hindi lang siya declaration, but you also act on it. You also act. Hindi pwede na magde-declare ka pero magstay ka pa din sa same situation where you are in. When you declare your future, then you move forward. And when declare your future, declare the plans, the good plans that God has for you. Declare the promises that God has for you. And God says He has given you the ability to create wealth. So it's not true that you don't have anything that you can monetize. It's not true that you don't have anything that you can use to succeed in life, because it is God who has given you the ability to create wealth, and it is also God who will bless the works of your hands. So those are just a three, and you can list down, di ba? Aside from these three, pag may naisip ka, isulat mo paano pa yung mga pwede mong gawin. And the mindsets that we have, diba? The mindsets that we have, these are also these are also part of our mental models. And when we yung mga yung mental models are deeply held beliefs that we have. So ano yung huhugutin, diba? Hindi, it doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen overnight. But question is, and it starts with, do you still have hope? And do you still believe that you can change? The, it starts with that. It starts with a hope. It starts with giving yourself a hope that you can change. It starts with giving yourself with a hope that the things in the past, no, it can end as you take action and obey God right now and surrender to the process. And it starts with lighting up again that hope in your heart, that hope that it's not too late to begin again, that hope that you can change and progress, that hope that God didn't call you in the battlefield and leave you and will leave you that way, that hope, diba, that you can change, that hope that you can, alam mo yun, that your situation can change and you can have a better life, that hope that even the world says otherwise, alam mo yun, you can hold on to the promises of God, that what He promised, it will come to pass. And you can achieve the goals in your heart. Minsan kasi, pati yung goals na sinet mo, nag-aano ka rin na, hala, akin ba to, ganyan and all. Know what, if you have that desire in your heart, like getting married, fulfilling a certain career, alam mo yun, like nurturing the talents that you have, if you have that, then it is connected to your calling. It is connected to your purpose. But the question is, what are you, what are you doing with it right now? So I want to invite you to a 6-week journey to experience the power of hope in your life. So regardless of your civil status, like, I want to invite you for a 6-week journey in Silver Lining Group Coaching Workshop. Experience the power of hope. Regardless of your civil status, you can break free, like if you're single and the people around you says na, uy, alam mo, hindi ka na makakapag-asawa, ilang taon ka na, di ba? Or, alam mo, hindi mo ba naisip yung lahat ng mga ano, and even if the world is telling you that you're missing a lot of things, you know in your heart that you can still have, you have that hope that you can live your life to the full, regardless of your civil status, regardless whether you are you are in a relationship or not, but you know that in whatever season you will be in, you know that you can fulfill your purpose, and you can break free from that stigma of no boyfriend since birth, and you can take action towards the achievements of your goals in the season of singlehood, because singlehood is a beautiful, alam mo yun, it is a beautiful season. Like, boyfriend lang ba talaga ang dapat makuha sa single life. It's not. Diba? I'm telling you, it's not. But you could have that boyfriend, the man of your dreams, and yet you will still feel empty because it's not the only thing that God wants you to accomplish in the season of singlehood. You are created for more, and the season is created for more. So you start living your life to the full at this season of singlehood. And aside from that, so, di ba sabi ko kanina, the mindsets that we have are anchored in our mental models. And in B-learning, we're studying mental models. So in B-learning society, if you are a B-learning e-card holder, you will have the following cards. So one is a free access on mental masterclass on mental models with Master Coach A. Then we have 190-minute coaching session with senior coaches from Life Coach Philippines and 5% discount on food and beverage here at the Coffee Republic. And this month on August 21 at 7 p.m. Ayan, kasabay ng birthday na aming mahal na Master Coach. Ayan. Um, we will have the another master class on e-learning society, and the topic is polymath. So ano ba yung polymath, no? Polymath is, if you're familiar with jack of all trades, master of none. So yung ang dami mong skills, pero hindi mo alam kung paano siya i-integrate, then this is the perfect time. Join us in our masterclass on August 21. So you might be thinking, ano ba yung mental models? If you're new with the concept of mental models, so mental model is an explanation of how something works, how your brain works. It is a concept, framework, or worldview that you carry around in your mind to help you interpret the world and understand the relationship between things. So mental models are deeply held beliefs about how the world works. And it explains how you respond to things better, explains how you perceive and process the information around you, and why mental models are so important. Because by building up a base of the most valuable and universal mental models, you're also building up your trunks of knowledge that you can use for the rest of your life. And mental models are a critical category of knowledge that gets more relevant over time. It can be applied across a wide array of different domains. So right now, we are bronze. I'm one of the bronze badge holders ng mental model collector inside e-learning. And for the past 3 months, we've been learning different mental models, and we're lifting up the mental barbell reps, and it can really be applied in different areas of our life, diba? Before I thought 80-20 can only be applied into productivity, but diba, it can also be applied in your finances, in your relationships, in the things that will make you happy, in the activities that can make you happy. So those can also be applied. So ganun ka practical yung mental model. And sometimes, diba, minsan hindi mo talaga rin maisip na bakit nga ba, kasi same response ang ginagawa ko over and over and over again kahit alam ko naman yung magiging result. So it is part of the mental model. So if you want to know more about mental models, and if you are a polymath, like you have three or more skills that you use, and you know that, alam mo yun, you can integrate. So join us on August 21 at 7 p.m. You may connect with me at 0917 0917-903-8155, or connect with Coach Rizal 0917-586-1661 for registration assistance. So discover why the polymaths will win this 21st century. Kaya don't forget and don't miss this opportunity to learn. Alright, so for co-create certification. So this is for individuals who intend to embark on the journey of becoming a certified life coach, and Master Coach A now offer now offers co-actively co-create life coach certification program. This is a comprehensive approach to learning and mastering life coaching as an active process of creating a new path to achieving results in life, so that success is inevitable in every coaching relationship. So it includes a 21-day web-based learning, 3-day life coaching bootcamp with Master Coach A, and 3-day live business boot camp with senior coaching team. So the program package also comes with many, like so many other bonuses. Master Coach A is very generous, and this comes the certification program comes with many other bonuses. So connect with Coach Rizal through 0917 586 1661 to discover the opportunities waiting for you in this profession and be part of the second fastest growing industry in the world next to IT. Okay, so do join us again for another coaching conversation tomorrow with Coach Sean for coaching for sane parenting at 10 a.m., Coach Nords for coaching for intentional living at 2 p.m., and Coach C for coaching for unbarrenness at 4 p.m. And if there's anything that resound to you or resonated with you in the points that I have shared with you and you want um to talk more about it. So let's talk. Let's meet at Pickup Coffee Republic. We are here inside PC Supermarket Compound, Pioneer Corner, Brixton Streets, Capitolio, Pasig City. So let's have a coaching conversation here at Pickup. You may email me or you may also email me at coachmelmestica@gmail.com or message me in my mobile number. So that's 0917-903-8155 or send me a message in my personal FB account. So that's Maureen Mestica. Join me in my FB group, Getting Their Coaching Community, or follow and like and follow my pages. So that's Singles Glam and Life Coach Pal. So let's stay connected. Alam mo, wag mong itulog yan kung merong kubati sa brain mo talaga at na nag-connect sa puso mo ngayong araw na to, wag mong itulog yan and message me, connect with me, and I would love to talk with you further about it. Okay, so once again, this is Coach Maureen from Life Coach Philippines for Coaching Think Talk. Coaches like us think and talk like this. This is us in the Philippines. Love bomb boom, love bomb boom, love bomb boom. Thank you. See you again next week. Bye-bye. Hindi siya nag-e-end. See you again next week.